Dineen, a 21-year-old Toms River native, a high school North alumni, and a 2016 NHL draftee by the Arizona Coyotes, is here to talk about how he got into hockey in a town where this sport was not very big but beginning to grow. He discusses how he got to where he is today in this sport and how his first professional season went. He was committed to play hockey at Yale University before choosing to play in the Ontario Hockey League for the North Bay Battalion and losing his NCAA eligibility. During his final season, he was traded to the Sarnia Sting mid-season. This past year, he played in his first professional season with the Tucson Roadrunners, the American Hockey League affiliate of the Arizona Coyotes. Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
So, when did you start playing hockey?
I started when I was about 3 years old. My dad got me on the ice at a pretty young age, and then just did the learn to skate clinic, stuff like that. And then around, I think, 5 or so, I started on my first team, which was the Toms River Blackhawks here.
So, would you say there's like a specific moment that stands out to when you realized you could actually do something in this sport?
I'd say just officially signing to the OHL with North Bay. I think that was a pretty big moment, and then playing that first season with them was kind of a stepping stone and eye-opener for me. The OHL is a really good league with a lot of highly touted players, so I mean, to go in there and have a good first season like I did, that kind of showed me and gave me some confidence that I could do something.
What would you say really made you decide to sign to the OHL instead of going to Yale University?
It was a pretty long process. Discussed it with my agent, family, and at the end of the day, I think going into my draft year, which was that year, I had to pick what was best and what was going to develop me the most. So I think going to North Bay and playing for the battalion was the best option. And I mean, they play in the OHL, so it's the best junior league in the world.
How is it living away from home at the age of 17?
It was an adjustment for sure. I mean, it was tough to move in with another family and adjust to all that, but the family I lived with was awesome. I still keep in touch with them today, and they really helped me on and off the ice, so I mean, they just made it easy.
What is your favorite memory in your OHL career?
I'd say just getting traded to Sarnia. That happened in my final season, and it was pretty cool to go to a good team and have a chance to win the OHL. Unfortunately, we didn't, but that was a cool moment to go there and play with some other real good NHL prospects, so that was really cool.
So what was your first reaction when you heard that you got traded to Sarnia?
I was pretty surprised. I wasn't too sure if and when or where I was going to get traded, but I knew there was a chance, and I mean, I'm glad it was Sarnia. They had a really good team, and the coaches were great there, and I think that kind of helped push me along in my development. But yeah, that overall experience was great.
How was the NHL draft experience in 2016 when you were there?
It was awesome. I was there with family, friends, everyone, so I mean, that was great that they were all there to experience that with me. And I mean, just sitting there and waiting to hear my name be called, I mean, I honestly don't even really remember it. It went by super quick but super slow at the same time. But all in all, I mean, it was a great experience, and I mean, that's just a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
So how do you think the transition from the OHL to the American Hockey League was for you?
I think it was an adjustment. At the start of the year, I struggled with some things, just getting my confidence and everything like that, but I think as the season went on, I earned my playing time, and I think I got better game by game, practice by practice, so I think the coaches there recognized that, and I think towards the end, the second half of the season, I finished really strong, so it should be good going back in. So
how would you say you think your rookie season went?
I think it was good, like I just said. I think I had a really good second half. I think when I did play at the start, I did well, but just grew as the year went on, and I think worked on a lot of stuff with the coaches there, and it'll be good to get back with them and keep working with them.
So what does your off-season training look like?
Right now it's just work out 5-6 times a week. Go to All-Star Sports Academy here in Toms River. It's a good place. good trainers there, and I've worked there for a couple of years now when I'm home. So they do a good job, and they know what I need to be doing. And usually once a week it'll be a track day, so some type of conditioning day. Those are usually pretty tough.
Are there any specific things you're working on this off season for the upcoming season?
Yeah, I mean, I think first and foremost just getting stronger on and off the ice. I think just building a foundation that'll put me in good situations on the ice and be able to win battles and stuff like that. But also my footwork, explosiveness, stuff like that, my first 3 steps, those are all things that could get better.
So are you, do you have any goals for this upcoming season?
Not so much putting numbers on anything or anything like that, but I think just the goal of mine is to go in and try to be one of the main guys on Tucson. I think that's important. I think I could take that step. And then, I mean, we just missed playoffs last year by 1 point. It came down to the last few games, so I think everyone there would agree that we want to make the playoffs.
So what would you say you miss most about like Tom's or when the Jersey Shore while you're away?
I'd say just going to the beach, going there with friends and family. I mean, we live in a great spot here, and it's really cool to have the beach and the river and stuff like that. So I mean, all that in the summer is real fun.
All right, well, thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.